Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jillian and this is Bows and Budgets. On my channel, I talk about cash budgeting using the cash envelope system for my family of 4. If that's something that you're interested in, I hope you'll stick around and keep watching. Hey y'all! Today we are finally doing our condensing. I'm so excited. So I have over here on my cash planning notepad, I've got my my category and then everything we need to unstuff. I do mine a little bit different. I use this notebook from Condensing, and I just kind of like go through my credit card statement, write everything down, and then I will tally it all up for when I do my unstuffing to make it a little bit easier. I know some people will like tally up during their video or they like go line by line. I don't have time for that, y'all. That is too much. So we just go to each envelope. We take out what it says. If we don't have enough, then we will figure it out. So today is actually Memorial Day. I had my reunion this weekend. It was so much fun. Oh my gosh, it was great. My best friend was not there, so that made me sad. My other really good friend was not there, so that made me sad. But there were people there that I hung out with in high school. It was my 20th reunion, which is just like mind-blowing to me. I don't understand how we graduated 20 years ago, but none of us look old. We all look exactly the same, which is crazy. Like, millennials don't age, you guys. I don't know if you figured it out, probably because the people that watch this are millennials. I don't know, maybe, but we don't age, and it's awesome. So, let's go ahead and get started in our cash stuffing, or unstuffing rather. So this is everything that I spent on my Chase credit card from 4/7 to 5/11 is what all of these totals are. I spend primarily from our credit card for all of the things that I purchase, and then I unstuff it later. My husband uses his cash for gas and personal expenses, lunch, things like that. So that's taken care of, and then like I take care of everything else, and most of that just goes on the credit card. So then we have to unstuff the cash out of our binders, and then I go put it in the bank account and pay off the credit card. So I should do this. I probably should do this like every 2 weeks just to keep track of it. I've started getting a little slacky on it, obviously, because today is May 26th, 27th, something like that, and I'm just cashing for these days. But you know, at least or unstuffing, I keep forgetting that I am taking money out, not putting it in. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So the way that I do this is I just go in order. And I'm sorry if my camera is still like super shaky because I'm still using this new like standing desk, but I don't know, it's not going great. So groceries, we need $2.85. So $2.50, $70. Okay. You know what? Actually, you guys, what I'm going to do first, because I kind of do like an unstuffing / condensing at the same time. So I'm going to take the money out of my like saving stuff that I can. So that way we have some change over here. And that'll make it a little bit easier. So let's go ahead and we'll get in here to our Disney challenge because I know there's a lot of money in there. And then what I do is I just write down at the bottom, like if I'm taking money back to the bank, how much I'm taking and what it's for. So this is my challenge binder. We are saving for Disney World. So this is what we had in April. And then this is what we have in May so far. So let's add these up. And we will see what we have. It should be, if I did it right, it should be $550 because I'm pretty sure I did like $550 for every month, which doesn't equal 5,000. Honestly, y'all, I try to use ChatGPT to help me with these numbers, but then I also try to make like the months even. And I think it got confused and I got confused. And so anyway, I'm going to have like way more money than I think, but that's good because we go in October, not December. So that may have been why I did it like that. But at any rate, what we have to take back to the bank for our Disney challenge is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 650, 7, 20, 40, 60, 80, 8, 10, 20, 8, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. We have 840. Okay. So we will leave 40 and we will take 800 to the bank. So let's just double count that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 657, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 8. Perfect. So we will take this 800 to the bank. This gives us some good change to start with. And then I'll put some placeholders in here. So let's see what we have. We need 800. So we will do a 500 and then a 300. I just kind of grabbed random placeholders. I do have one from the Millennial Dollar in here. I got those a couple weeks ago. But then these ones are ones that I made. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to put these in the shop or not when I open the shop up. Just let me know. If you guys like them, I can put them in there. So this one's going to have 840 now. And I'm going to put it back in this May because we still have another week of May left. And then actually, I'm not going to put the 800 in there. I'm going to put it in my other one, which means we're going to have to get new, different denominations. This is my first year doing one of these challenges like this, so it gets a little confusing, but it's all right. All right, so I'm pretty sure the Disney is in here. So let's see what we actually have. Let's write down that we're taking 800 to the bank for Disney before we forget about that. So Disney. Y'all have to let me know about the table too. I know it's pretty bad. Well, it seems really bad for me. So let me know if it's not as bad for you. But, oh, I think we just keep it like this. This is fine. So then we have 2,500, 800, 900. So 2,900 in Disney, which is awesome. My goal was 5,000 by October. So I think we're on track, which is great. Okay, so now that we have some change, because we're taking all that to the bank, we have some stuff to work with to unstuff and condense. So one thing that you will notice about my unstuffing is, and you probably, well, I do use ones in my stuffing, so I guess I will have ones in this later, but I don't like ones. So I round, like this was not 370. This could have been like 367. It could have been like 372. So like I either round up or round down to get to the 5. Because I really don't like dealing with ones, honestly. All right, so groceries, we need 285. So let's come back into here. So 1, 2, and then 50. 50, 70, 95. But then I need a 10 back. All right. So we'll put this in here. And like I said, this will go back to the bank, and then I put all the savings stuff, so like the Disney money will go into my Ally account, and then the this money, like what I'm unstuffing, that goes towards my credit card. So what I have left in groceries is 150, 70, 85. So 185. That's still pretty good in groceries. I really don't spend too much from here because I mostly go to Costco or Walmart, but I did have quite a bit in there this time. So Costco, we need to take out 380. So 1, 2, 3. Let's see. We'll just take 4 and give back 20. All right. So it's 380. And I just like to write it down just to make sure, like, what I still need, because I know that I don't have enough in all of these envelopes. So we still have in Costco is 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 50. So 350. That's good. That's a good amount in there for now. Walmart, 310. So 1, 2, 3, 10. Perfect. Now some of these, like these earlier ones, I know I spend a lot, and so they're like stuffed up. So like this binder, everything should be, we should have more than enough for everything in this binder. It's the rest of these where things get a little wonky. So we'll see what happens when we get there. All right, so Walmart, we did have the 310. All right, so what we have left is 1, 2, 3, 350, 370. Okay, so we have the most left in Walmart. Interesting. All right, medical, we need 195. I do not think we have that in here. Oh, we do. We have 200. Look at that. So I'll put a 5 back in there. That's exciting. I must have known, because obviously I've been talking about an unstuffing for like every single video. So I must have planned ahead like really well on that one. That's super exciting. So now we can start like, well, I'll keep doing my $50 a week, basically, like I was doing. So eating out is going to get 310, and we only have 150. So we will take all of that. What was that, eating out? And only had 150. So what we still need in there is going to be 310 minus 150, 160. Okay, is what we still need in there. So we'll see if we can pull that from anywhere during this unstuffing. Otherwise, I'll just have to like stuff it like crazy to get that paid out. All right, gas is $2.40. So let's see, I'm going to use some of these smaller ones. So 1, 2, there's 40. Okay, I don't want to use my 100. I don't think I have enough to, no. So we'll just do 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 200, 240. Perfect. All right, so then what we have left in gas is 150, 250, 270, 280. I think I'm gonna swap these for 100. Someone is knocking on my door. Y'all, I'm going to pause this right quick and come back. Hang on. Okay, sorry about that. I had a little children emergency. So where were we? Okay, Jillian is 370. So 1, 2, 3, 57. Wow. That's about as perfect as it can be, isn't it? Goodness. And now my envelope is empty. That's sad, but that's all right. Let's see. Oh, I did do $2.40 on gas too, I remember. I think that's when I stepped away. Okay. I don't think I have anything in miscellaneous. I have 30 in there. I'm gonna leave that be for right now. Let's see. What else we got here? In addition to the wobbly desk and I don't know, I think there was something else different. I am not using my ring light. I moved my setup into my daughter's old bedroom, which is now like our playroom. And there's a beautiful window that I am in front of, and I'm hoping that the natural light is fine. Which is good if I'm able to film during the day, but if I have to film at night, I'm still gonna have to use the ring light. But let me know how the lighting is too. All right, family fun is 105, so 50, 70, 80, 90, 1. Some $5 short on family fun. I don't know what I'll do about that. I'll probably just take $100 or $5 from something else. All right. Date night, we didn't do anything. Household, I don't think, oh yes, I do, $20. Okay. So there we go. 20, 40, 50, 65. So let's do a 50. I'm trying to condense while I do this. Also, I may forget some envelopes here and there, but the big ones I should remember, hopefully. So household was 20, where was it? Oh, it was all the way down here. This one here that says unknown 196, I have to look back on my list. I think I like went to Walmart or Costco, and you know how I always talk about how like I don't split things out. This is split out, and I don't remember what the split is, and so I have to go back and look at the receipt and like figure out what it is. So, clothing, I don't think, no, there's not anything for clothing for us. Gifts, nothing. Cars is 145, which we all know we don't have, but we do have 50. So we will take that. And then we still need 95 on cars. Okay. Haircuts is fine, but I think I can condense this. 10, 20, 30, 40. Let me do 220s instead. I don't want to do a 50 in case he like actually grabs cash instead of just paying on the card. I don't want to have a 50 in there. So nails is going to take out 205. So it's 51, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 2. You know what we'll do? What's the other $5 for? Family fun. I'll just do that. So that'll take care of this one. And then nails will be 205. And that's all of it. Okay. So then I'll need a 20 for that. So let me do this. Okay. There we go. That should be good for that. This whole like unstuffing process, like it takes a little while to figure it out and get it all right. And it's still, like you really have to think about what you're doing, or at least I do. I don't know about other people, but all right. Planners, I am taking 30. So let's do 10, 20, 30. So then we have 45 in there. And we did 30. Reunion. I went to my reunion. I had to pay cash. This 60 that's here was for the tickets for the picnic that I had to buy. I paid that on my card, but the tickets to like our sneaker ball, I had to pay in cash, and they were $175. So all I have right now is 25 in here. So I'm going to go ahead and take that out, but I'm going to leave the envelope because I'm going to need to stuff the rest of that. Also, let's see, what is 60 minus 25? 35. Okay. So I still need 35 in there, which is fine. I'll just put that in there next time I get paid. Like, no big deal. This is actually also going to go up because I bought a couple dresses on Amazon, and they were for the reunion, and so that'll come out of there. So I'll probably put like $100 in there. Maybe a little bit more. I don't know. All right. Subscriptions. We are taking 20. And there's a lot in here because we use 10s all the time. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I will grab a 50. And I am also going to swap out this 100 because like they're cool, but they don't match. So I'm going to get one of the new 100s, and I'm going to put this guy in the back. I know they're cool because they're old, but like they really mess with me when I'm counting because they look so different. All right, so we still have 250 in subscriptions. So this was, okay. I really can't put like any pressure on this table because that's when it starts to weeble wobble. So that's kind of frustrating. All right, here we're coming into stuff to condense and take back to the bank. So 50, 60, 70, 80, 91. So we'll take that back to the bank. I will grab a 100 placeholder, which I believe this one in the front for Melina is 100. Okay. Oh, that's cute. Okay. And then this will go in here. I may have to move my 5s up and start another 10. I usually end up having to do that because I stuff so many 10s. So that was new house. Excuse my handwriting, y'all. I'm trying not to shake this table. And I'm also trying to write in a hurry. So, let's see. Heart for the Harvest has 1,100 in the bank, and then 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So let's get a 50 and a 20. Let's get a better 20. Why are all these 20s terrible? What in the world? I never really understood, like, when I watched these videos before I actually started cash stuffing myself, like, why it was such a big deal. But when you're handling the money all the time and you're counting it and all the stuff, like, you can tell the difference between like the worn out ones that have been washed and used and moved all around everywhere, and then the ones that are new. And it's a lot easier to deal with the ones that are new. So I know we can definitely condense this one. So 51, 52, 53. So 3 plus 2, we'll just get a 500 here. Let's see, what 500 do I have? Here we go, 500. I'll take back this 2. And we're keeping that 20, and then we'll put all this in here, right? Should be 300. 51, 52, 53. Perfect. Okay. Whoa. There we go. So we have $520 in savings. That's nice. That got back up to 500 really quick. Surgery, we took out 1,000 last week. It has 4, and then let's see what else we have in here. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91. Perfect. So I'll do that. I'll get another 100, which this one is from the Aesthetic Dollar. This one is one of mine. Let me know if you like it. You know what? Actually, I should just, do I have a 500? I don't know if I have another 5. 4, 1. I don't think I have another 5 in here. No. Okay. That's fine. We'll just do a 1 and a 4, and the next time we will get it. No big deal. And then we also need to write down here, surgery is 100. This I already paid for, the business. I took my cash from Ally from my surgery bucket, and I moved it to, well, I just transferred it to my bank account, and then I paid the credit card. Electric is fine. Credit card, y'all, honestly, I really couldn't tell you. I'm sure this is from Costco, but like when or what, I don't know. So we're just gonna pay it. 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 140, 160, 182, 230. Okay, so for whatever reason, we have $230 here. All right. Let me write that down. 230. Hang on, I had a break in. Okay, sorry about that. I thought that I had locked the door, but apparently I didn't because there was a tiny person in here. So, I'll definitely have to check during editing to see if they actually came in the room, like came on camera or not. I don't think they did. So, all right. Let's see what else we have. This is our holidays. Okay, so here is where I have also been talking about moving all of my holidays back. So Mother's Day is $195. Easter I've completely paid for, so we're gonna take that out for a second. Mother's Day, 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 140, 150, 160, 165, 170. So we also need 25 more for the Mother's Day. So we'll do 30 and then 5. Okay. So this takes care of Mother's Day. The 195. And then what we still have left from Easter is 155, which I guess I just like insanely overstuffed that. I don't know what happened. I probably just forgot that I bought Easter stuff and I put it to a different envelope, honestly. But okay, so Memorial Day, I did find out that the porta potty is $150 this year. So we can, I guess, do that. There's the $150. So then let's see what else we have in here. So we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1, 10, 20, 30. So let's leave this 10 for these two 5s. And then, let's see, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1. Oh no, that needs to be a 20. Oh, goodness. Okay, 20, and then this is a 1. All right, perfect. So then the Memorial Day. Okay, so technically today is Monday, Memorial Day. Thank you for all of those who gave their lives for us to live in a free country and be able to do the things that we enjoy and we love without fearing that we will die. Thank you to everyone who has given their lives for us. But all that to say, the Memorial Day that I am stuffing for is actually my husband's best friend's memorial celebration of life that we do every year. He passed away in 2020 and his birthday is May 29th. So like normally Memorial Day is like the 28th, 29th, 30th, whatever. So we're doing the party next weekend, next Saturday. But we always run a porta potty. So that's what this is for. I know it's kind of odd for people to say for Memorial Day. And then we do like a cookout and stuff. So I'll get like snacks and things like that. So anything that doesn't get spent in here will roll over to Father's Day. So let's see what we have in here. We have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70. And what we want in here is 200. So I'm going to have to start stuffing this one big time because that's what I had in mind. Actually, I had 170 and then we rolled it. But anyway, I would like to have 200 for Matt so that he can, you know, he deserves it. So what was that? 100? I have no idea what I just did. I think that was, oh, I need a 50. It was 70. There we go. Okay. We are back on track. I got super distracted. Sorry, y'all. Boomopoly, we've only done this a little bit. I only have $10 in there. So, anniversary has 20 or 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So let's put 2 20s in there. I know some people do separate like unstuffings and condensings, but like it's hard enough for me to do one of them. So I just do it at the same time because I've already got like my camera set up and I've already got everything out. So I just do it at the same time. Halloween has 15. So let's do a 10 in there. Thanksgiving has 20, 30, 35, 40. This will be fun to count at the end. We have so many 10s, you guys. All right, so 40 in Thanksgiving. And then Christmas, we probably can take something back to the bank, but we'll see. We have 1, so we have 1,200. We can take 100 back to the bank. Do we have another 100? We have a 2. Do we have a 3? There's a 3. And I'll take back this 2. Perfect. So now we have $13.50 in Christmas. And I will write that down so I don't forget. Okay, perfect. So, okay, I don't think I mentioned this yet. I got a new binder. How gorgeous is she? She's like hot pink. I love her. Okay, I don't think this one's my challenge binder, and I don't know that I can condense anything in here yet, because I've only stuffed it once. So, I moved things around a little bit because I got, this binder from the Aesthetic Dollar that I'm using for my kids binder. And then I also got this pink one and I got a bunch of challenges. So that's now my challenge binder. So I'm still trying to remember like where stuff is, but this is my last, oh goodness. Here we go. my last binder to unstuff. So in here is going to be the kids stuff. So kids miscellaneous, kids clothing, sports. Mr. Kitty, we're going to have to figure out later. I don't know what we're going to do about Mr. Kitty. Let's see. Kids clothing is 70 and we have 30. So we still need 40 on that. Okay. School activities, nothing. Back to school, nothing. Sports, I don't know why I put 122. We're going to take 125. So, let's see, 25. Let's do 125. There we go. And we'll make this a 20 also. There we go. So then what we have left is 2, 50, 70, 90. Okay. And this is 125 going back for what we owe. I must have forgot that. So I used to write dollars on my sheet and then I was like, no, I'm just going to round it up anyway. So then it's less of a hassle. And apparently I forgot to do it when I did this one. So. All right, kids miscellaneous is 50. So 20, 30, 40. Actually, I'm going to leave the smaller ones and just take the 50. And I actually might, what was that one? It was kids clothing and it was, let's go ahead and just do that one out of miscellaneous. So the miscellaneous will only have 10 left. But kids clothing will be done. Okay. And then birthday party, let's see if we can condense this. Yeah, we can do another 20. Okay, so let's see, because we still have, this eating out one is really bothering me. This cars is fine and this reunion is fine, but this eating out, I'm like really mad about. So let's see, let's kind of take it from like Costco and groceries and Walmart, because we have a lot left in those. So let's see, we'll divide it evenly. 160 divided by 3, I feel like no, 53. Let's just do 150. Let's just take 50 from each of them. And then we can take like $10 for miscellaneous. Let's do that. Okay. And then that way I don't have to keep paying it back like it's already done. So we're going to do 50 from each. So there's 50 from that one. From groceries. So then groceries has 120, 35, 135. Okay. And then we'll take 50 from Costco. So there's that. So then it has 300 in Costco. And then from Walmart, we will take 50. So it will have 320. I think that was a good solution to eating out, because we should have been eating food that we purchased and not that stuff. And then $10 for miscellaneous. We'll make it 160 and then we can zero that out. And then I'll just have to stuff a little more for reunion and a little more for cars, which I knew about cars, but I wasn't sure like how much we would need. So I should be able, next time I get paid, I think I should be able to just knock that out. But let's put this in order here. And this should be 160. So 50, 1, 20, 40, 50, 60. Perfect. And then we also have to figure out Mr. Kitty. We have to figure out this unknown one. We have to do these. So it's, we'll get it. It's enough. Like, there's enough here. We're okay. And we also have this extra $230, which I'm going to apply to the credit card. So, I mean, that would actually cover, you know, that's going to cover this. Mr. Kitty, I think I'm just going to have to take from savings. You know what? I may actually just go ahead and put, actually, no, I don't think I can do that. I'll check on that later. Okay, so what we're going to do is let's add up what we should have over here. Yeah. Okay. Give me a second. Let me add it up and then I'll speed through this and bring you back. Okay, so we should have, I don't know if y'all see that. We should have 4310. There we go. By the time we count everything up. I think I did that right. So let's start counting and see what we have. Okay. I don't remember what we were supposed to have. I counted 46.25. I don't know if that's right. This video has already been long. Sorry. So I'm probably going to like speed through a bunch of this. I'm going to recount this, make sure that it's right. I will put an update, I don't know, like over here, somewhere, of what the final amount was. So anyways, that's going to be the end for today for our unstuffing / condensing. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you liked, what you didn't like, if you want to see anything else. I hope y'all have a great rest of your week, a great Memorial Day, and I'll see y'all later. Bye, y'all.